Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your as above so below reading for the week of January 15th. And coming into your reading, it seems as though you are dealing with a possible fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be masculine energy. A King of Wands is somebody that's very fiery and passionate, and you can see with all this red in here that this is a very fiery card. Um, this king is very passionate and loving, but can also be really irresponsible and childish. So I think you've been dealing with this person and they've really given you a lot of heartache and disappointment. And may have even flipped your world upside down in the past. But I think you are getting ready to end this cycle, or else you already have ended the cycle of this lack and loss. Could include financial loss as well, but this is disappointment, loss, sadness, and you're wanting to really turn this around and plant new seeds. See this queen in her pentacles? She's got her one pentacle. She wants to plant some new seeds for the future and really walk away from these types of situations, right? And leave this stuff in the past, because I think this king of Wands may have really given you an emotional run for your money. But he may come in, this king may come back in this page energy, making you an offer and telling you that they want to clear up the confusion from the past, or even just the recent energy, if there's confusion that you're feeling about this fire sign possibly. Definitely a strong fire energy if it's not a fire sign. But I feel like you're really guarded and protective, and you're not really buying anything that this page is trying to sell you right now. You've definitely picked up the energy, this reverse energy of this king, and that his intentions aren't good. The King of Wands in reverse to me is the player card. This is someone who just wants sex. He has a lot of women. He's always playing around on the side. He's not someone to be in a committed relationship with. But the thing about this guy is he's a player, so he'll lure you into a relationship that he never plans on committing to. But I think that you've figured that out about this person. He's also somebody who may possibly even abuse his power. This is someone who is very non-traditional, does not go by traditional standards. So this type of player energy is very non-traditional energy, right? Because we don't traditionally act like players in healthy relationships. And so you may be finding out more about this player energy with the Tower card. He may be coming in telling you lies with this King of Swords in reverse, telling you lies, playing with your mind, telling you whatever to try and get sex from you perhaps, or just to take you for another spin. But you're gonna catch on to this, and it's going to be really heartbreaking with this Tower energy, but you are definitely going to be able to get through this. Yes, there will be some emotional loss in the situation, but you're going to be ending this situation for good, okay? So, oh, it's in the reverse, isn't it? You may not feel like there's an ending to this situation, but there is, okay? There is. So just hang in there. Don't buy anything that this King of Wands is trying to sell you, because I can tell you right now he's completely full of it, and he's just playing with your head and your heart. So I pulled you a couple advice cards from my Brian Froud's Fairies Oracle deck. And the first card I got for you is the Piper in the reverse. And I'm going to read these out of the book because I really like how the book explains them. So for that we have, where did it go? Oh, when we have blocked out the melody of the piper, we can be like someone mesmerized, lost in a dream, stagnating. Alternatively, this card may represent people so vague and diffused that they are insufficiently earthed to be able to keep commitments, or even to remember that they have made them and it wasn't just another fantasy. And that's very, very King of Wands energy. Self-absorption, moodiness, and self-deceit can be problems. Altogether, unreliable and untrustworthiness are a real problem. Look at the other cards to see if anything can be done to rectify this, or if you just have to take this into account and make your plans accordingly. When the power of the piper is twisted, it becomes manipulative and may be aimed at seducing others into something against their judgment or ethics. It becomes like a spider waiting at the center of a web to entrap someone. One of the worst abuses of this energy is to use our empathic understanding of the needs, hopes, and dreams of others to attempt to lure them into self-destructive ways, especially by playing on their illusions, delusions, and confusions. Yeah, and I definitely picked that up. He could definitely be trying to make you question your own judgment. He's definitely abusing this power energy, this masculine, whoever it is. It could be you, it could be somebody that you're dealing with, but this person is very abusive. I get a lot of narcissism off of this. So be very careful. And then we have this card, which is Iris of the Rainbow. And Iris of the Rainbow says, Iris tells us that light is breaking through our present darkness, and that hope is a powerful factor in speeding up this process. She does not promise us that the storm is over, nor does she say that it will never storm again, but she does say that there is brightness and beauty here. She also tells us that there is something to be gained by this passage through the storm, and the sooner we learn what it is, the sooner the storm will end. Always, a passage through the storm is a time of potential growth, a time to allow the dead wood of our past to be blown away, to make room for the green shoots of new growth. At this point, it is useful to ask ourselves what we still need to release, and to look after protecting and nurturing the seeds we have planted. Iris suggests that the cultivation of patience may also be helpful at this time. The storm is breaking up. Are we ready for the change? If we are presently frogs, the fairies say, the time of our transformation, foretold by the rainbow, may be at hand. Then we shall be kissed by the puissant light of the sun, and discover if we are still frogs or if we have become something much more. So yeah, I think this is a part of your guys' growth and transformation at this time, and working through this energy and this kind of density of this person. But you're gonna get through this. I know it, and I'm here if you need me. I got your back. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.